Chapter 1, The Wedding Day. His name was Sam. He was kind, he was soft, he was honest. He worked in a small shop near his home. He never shouted, he never lied, he never cheated. He always helped people. Everyone loved Sam, but he was very simple. He had no big dreams. He only wanted love. One day, he met a girl. Her name was Sana. She had big eyes. She had long black hair. She had a beautiful smile. When she laughed, it felt like music. But there was something strange in her eyes. Sam did not see it. He saw only her smile. He thought, she is the one. I want to marry her. Sana was not like Sam. She loved money. She loved gifts. She loved attention. She liked to look rich. She liked to feel special. She had many friends, but she didn't have real love. Her heart was cold, but she was clever. She saw Sam's soft heart. She thought, he's simple. He will do everything for me. I can live an easy life. They got married. It was a small wedding. Sam was very happy. He bought her gold bangles. He gave her new clothes. He gave her everything he had. Sana smiled in front of others. But in her heart, she didn't feel love. She wanted more. Sam made tea for her. He cooked food for her. He cleaned the house. He smiled when she was sad. He listened when she was angry. He said sorry even when he was right. He only wanted peace. He only wanted her to be happy. But Sana never said thank you. She never smiled back. She shouted for small things. She broke plates. She threw gifts. She said bad words. Sam stayed quiet. He thought, she's tired. Maybe she had a bad day. He always gave her more time, more care, more love. One night, Sam came home early. He had a small box in his hand. Inside was a ring, a simple ring with a small red stone. He wanted to give it to her. It was their wedding anniversary. He opened the door slowly. The lights were off. He walked into the house. He heard a voice. It was not Sana's voice. It was a man's voice. Sam stopped. His heart beat faster. He stood near the kitchen. He listened. The voice said, "Don't worry. Sam is nothing. He is just your servant." Sana laughed. She said, "Yes, he is a fool. I will take everything from him, and then I will leave." The ring fell from Sam's hand. It made a sound on the floor. The voices stopped. Silence. Sam did not move. His hands shook. His eyes filled with tears. Sana came out of the room. She saw Sam standing near the door. Her face changed. She smiled, but it was fake. She said, "You're early?" "I was just talking to a friend." Sam looked at her. He didn't speak. He picked up the ring from the floor. He looked at it for a long time. Then he walked to her. He held her hand. He gave her the ring. He said, "Happy anniversary." His voice was soft, but his heart was broken. Sana looked at him. She didn't feel sorry. She didn't feel shame. She took the ring and walked away. Sam stood alone. That night, Sam did not sleep. He sat near the window. He looked at the stars. His eyes were open. His heart was closed. He whispered, "Why does love hurt?" But he still didn't leave her. He still hoped she would change. He still loved her. He did not know. This was just the beginning. Chapter 2: The Stranger's Message. Days passed. Weeks passed. Sam acted like nothing happened. He smiled. He worked. He cleaned the house. He made food. But his heart was not the same. It was quiet. It was heavy. It was tired. He loved her, but he was afraid now. He was afraid of the truth. Sana didn't change. She came home late. She talked on the phone for hours. She never asked Sam how his day was. She never cooked for him. She never said kind words. Sometimes she left the house in the morning and came back at night. Sam waited. He watched the door, but she never told him where she went. One evening, Sam was in his shop. It was raining. The street was empty. He was counting money when a man came in. The man had a black coat. He looked wet and cold. He looked around, then walked to Sam. His face was serious. "You are Sam, right?" the man asked. Sam nodded. "Yes. Can I help you?" The man looked down. Then he said, "You don't know me, but I know your wife." Sam's heart stopped. "What do you mean?" he asked. The man spoke slowly. "I work at a hotel. I've seen her there many times. She comes with a man, the same man, every week." Sam felt like the ground moved. He held the table. He wanted to say something, but no words came out. The man took out his phone. He showed Sam a picture. It was Sana. She was laughing. Her hand was in another man's hand. The photo was clear. It was real. No mistake. "I'm sorry," the man said, "but you seem like a good man. You should know the truth." Sam looked at the photo again. He closed his eyes. He felt pain in his chest, but he said nothing. He gave the man a cup of tea. He said, "Thank you." The man left. That night, Sam walked home in the rain. He walked slowly. His clothes were wet, but he didn't care. His mind was full. His heart was broken again. But this time, it was deeper. It was darker. He sat on his bed. The photo was still in his hand. He looked at it again and again. He asked himself, "Why? What did I do wrong?" But he still didn't shout. He didn't hit. He didn't scream. He cried quietly, like a soft river. He whispered, "She is my wife. I promise to love her, even when it hurts." Next morning, he made tea. He cooked eggs. He waited for Sana. When she came, she looked tired. Her makeup was still on. She sat at the table. She didn't even look at him. Sam placed the tea near her. He sat down. He wanted to talk. He wanted to ask her, but he couldn't. He looked at her face. He saw nothing there. No love, no care, no truth. Suddenly, his phone rang. It was a message from an unknown number. He opened it. There was another photo. This time, it was his house, his window. taken from outside. The message said, "Be careful. She is planning something. Don't trust her." Sam looked at the photo, then he looked at Sana. She was smiling now, but not at him. She was smiling at her phone. Sam's hands got cold. He put his phone down, and he said to himself, "What is she planning?" He didn't know. A bigger truth was waiting, and it would change his life forever. Chapter 3: A Letter Under the Pillow. That night, Sam could not sleep. He turned left. He turned right. But his eyes stayed open. The message stayed in his mind. Be careful. She's planning something. Who sent it? What did it mean? Sana was beside him. She was asleep, or maybe pretending. Sam stayed still. He listened to her breath. He looked at her face in the dark. She looked peaceful, but inside her, what was hiding? At midnight, she moved. She slowly got up. She didn't see Sam watching her. She picked up her phone. She left the room. Quiet steps, soft door. Sam waited 1 minute, then 2. Then he followed her, slowly, without sound. He saw her in the kitchen. She was whispering on the phone. "Yes, he knows nothing," she said. "No, not yet. But soon. Everything will be ours." Sam froze. His heart beat fast. Ours. Who was she talking to? What will be ours? She ended the call. She turned. Sam ran back to the room. He closed his eyes and acted like he was asleep. She came back. She lay beside him, like nothing happened. In the morning, Sam acted normal. He smiled. He made tea. But his eyes were tired. His heart was tired. He had to know more. He had to find out what she was hiding. He waited for her to leave. When she did, he searched the house. He looked in drawers. He checked her bags. Nothing. He opened the cupboard. He checked the boxes. Nothing. He sat on the bed. He looked around the room. Then he lifted her pillow. There was a paper under it. A letter. His hands shook. He opened it. The letter said, "Plan is ready. He will sign the paper next week. After that, we take his shop. We take his house. He will have nothing. Just act sweet. He trusts you like a dog. Use it." Sam's eyes burned. His lips were dry. He read it again and again. She wanted everything. His love was not enough. She wanted his life. He sat on the bed, silent, still. Then he stood up. He took the letter. He went outside. He needed help. He needed someone who knew about these things. He walked to the street. He went to the hotel, the place where the man said he saw her. Sam showed the letter to the same man at the desk. The man read it and looked worried. "She is planning something big," the man said. "Do you want me to help?" Sam nodded. The man said, "Okay, I know someone. He's a lawyer. Trust me. Don't speak to your wife now. Just watch her. Record her. Collect truth." Sam said, "Thank you." He left. At home, he was quiet again. He acted normal. But now he watched. He listened. He waited. That night, she hugged him. She kissed his cheek. For the first time in many weeks, She said, "You are a good husband." He looked into her eyes. He smiled. But inside, he thought, "You want to destroy me." And she did not know. Sam had started his own plan. The game had changed. The war had begun. Chapter 4: The Hidden Camera. The house was quiet. Too quiet. Sana was sleeping. Sam sat on the sofa. His eyes were open. He didn't feel tired. He didn't feel afraid. He only felt one thing now: ready. He bought a small camera. It was tiny. It looked like a pen. He put it in the living room. He hid it in a flower pot. He placed another one in the kitchen and one more in the bedroom. He connected them to his phone. Now he could watch everything. He didn't want revenge. He wanted truth. He needed proof. If she wanted to take his shop, his house, his life, then he needed to save himself. The next morning, Sana acted sweet again. She wore a soft dress. She smiled a lot. She made tea for him for the first time in months. She said, "Let's go shopping together." Sam smiled. "Yes, let's go." They walked together, side by side. But inside, Sam was thinking, "Why now? Why so kind? What's the plan?" After shopping, they returned home. Sana went to the bathroom. Sam checked his phone. The camera had recorded her whispering on the phone again. Her voice was soft, but the words were sharp. "He has no idea. I'll make him sign the shop paper this Friday. After that, he's finished. Then we'll run away." Sam's heart beat slowly now. Not fast, not weak. Calm, cold, silent. He saved the video. He sent it to the lawyer. Later that day, the lawyer called. "We have enough now. Don't sign anything she gives you. Come to court with me on Friday." Sam agreed. But something else happened that night. At midnight, Sam heard noise. It came from the kitchen. He got up and walked slowly. He stayed behind the wall. He looked inside. His eyes widened. Sana was holding a paper. It had his name. It had the shop name. It had space for a signature. She was talking to someone on a video call. She said, "If he doesn't sign, we'll do it the hard way. You just wait outside, Friday night." The man on the call said, "Be careful. He might know something." Sana laughed. "He's too soft. He will cry, not fight." Sam's hands became tight. His face was still, but his mind was loud. "They are planning to hurt me, not just take the shop. They want to destroy me." He didn't sleep that night. He sat with the lawyer in the morning. He gave him everything: the letters, the photos, the videos. The lawyer looked at him and said, "You were a good man. Too good. But now you must protect yourself." Friday came. Sana wore her best dress. She put on lipstick. She cooked sweet rice. She smiled like sunshine. She gave Sam the paper. She said, "Please sign this. It's for the shop. Just a small change." Sam looked at the paper. He smiled back. Then he stood up. He opened the door, and police entered the house. Sana's face changed. Her smile dropped. Her hands shook. "What is this?" she shouted. Why are they here? Sam gave the paper to the police. Then he gave the phone with the videos, the photos, the voice messages. The police looked at Sana. You are under arrest for fraud, theft, and planning harm, they said. Sana screamed, No, no, he's lying. He's playing a game. Sam stayed calm. He didn't shout. He didn't cry. He only said, You played the game first. They took her away. The house was quiet again. Truly quiet this time. Sam sat on the floor. He looked at the empty chair, the cold tea, the broken trust. He whispered, I gave you love. You gave me lies. But it was not the end, because one more truth was still hidden, and it would break him all over again. Chapter 5. The Final Truth. Sana was gone. The house was silent. The bed felt too big. The rooms felt too empty. Sam walked slowly from one room to another. His heart was still heavy, but his mind was clear now. People came to see him. Neighbors, friends, even customers. They said kind words. They said, You are strong, Sam. They said, You didn't deserve this. But inside, Sam felt broken. He did not want revenge. He did not want hate. He just wanted love, real love. But now, he was afraid to believe in it again. One evening, he sat in his shop. It was raining outside. He watched the drops hit the window. Then he saw someone standing near the door. It was the hotel man, the one who warned him. He came in. He looked worried. I have something to tell you, he said. Sam stood up. What is it? The man sat down. He took out a paper. I didn't tell you this before, but there's more. He gave Sam a photo. In the photo, there was a woman. She was older. She looked sick. She was in a hospital bed. Sam didn't know her. That's Sana's mother, the man said. She lives far away, in a small town. Sana never told you, but she sends money to her. Big money. Sam was confused. Why would she hide this? The man said, Because the money didn't come from her job. It came from selling your gifts, your gold, your things. She was helping her mother, but doing it the wrong way. Sam sat down. His hands were cold. His heart felt strange. So, she wasn't just greedy? He asked. The man shook his head. She did bad things, but maybe she also had pain. Sam stayed quiet. That night, he thought deeply. He remembered the fake smiles, the cruel words, the lies. But he also remembered the few small moments when her hands were shaking, when her eyes looked sad, when she stared at nothing. Maybe she was hurt, too. Maybe her heart was broken before she met him. But Sam knew this. Love is not about pain. It is not about fear. It is not about games. Love is about care, truth, peace. 1 week later, he got a letter from jail. It was from Sana. It said, Sam, I don't ask for forgiveness. I don't deserve it. But I want to tell you, I was never good, but I was never fully bad. My life was hard. My heart was angry. But you You were the only light I ever saw. I didn't know how to hold it, so I broke it. I'm sorry. Sam folded the letter. He didn't cry. He didn't smile. He just stood up. He went outside. The sky was full of stars. He whispered, I forgive you, but I will never forget. From that day, Sam changed. He still ran his shop. He still smiled at people, but he didn't trust words easily. He didn't fall for faces. He looked for hearts. Months passed. One day, a woman came to the shop. She wanted to buy books. She wore simple clothes. She spoke gently. She smiled, but not too much. Her eyes were kind. She asked Sam, Do you believe in second chances? He looked at her. He smiled. Maybe, he said, but only if it begins with truth. And for the first time in many months, his heart felt warm again. Thanks for watching.